we're ready to go. And there we go. One Greatwood sapling. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regrowth Reloaded. Okay, I don't have any huge plans for this episode, but I do want to do a couple of things. We kind of ended off the last episode after we defeated the Wither. We came over here and we made a little bit of Mutandis Extremis. I do want to do a couple of things in here. So the first thing that we need to do, let's come in here, and it is what chapter is it? The Life of the World? No, that's not it. Not encoding. What the world enables? No. Okay. What the world teaches? No. Way the world works? Yeah. Where we're at? No, that's Britannia, but that's where the quest was for killing the Wither. So yeah, this one here. But I don't want to continue this right now because the next thing is to, make the Gaia ritual space and battle the Gaia Guardian, and that's a battle all in itself. Then they want us to fight the Wither Ender Dragon and do some stuff there. But we did a boss battle in the last one. So I want to take a look at where were we at? My goodness, can't even find myself right now. Chapter 10. How the world grows. Yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, sorry about that. So, I want to come up here and we're going to work on more mutation. And that was the Mutandis Extremis, which takes us into the next part, which is to craft a mutating sprig. The mutating sprig can be used to mutate some things to specific configurations. To make it, you'll need about 3080 altar power if the cauldron isn't augmented by chalk circles. So, our altar power is much higher than that. It is currently at 12,190. It might be a little bit lower than last time because I did knock out this area a little bit here, and we're going to be using this for our circle magic. What are you doing out in the daylight? So I needed a 15 by 15 area that's near the altar so that we can draw power for our circle magic once we get started in that, which is probably be pretty soon. So let's take a look at the mutating sprig and what we need for that. Mutating sprig is right here, and that is netherwort, an ant twig, and Mutandis Extremis. Now we got the ant twig from killing that ant. If you remember, that was the one time I died on in an episode, getting killed by that ant. I've battled a few more since then. They're not too bad, but we got an ant twig right here, and then it was netherwort and Mutandis. Is that correct? Let's take a look at this again. Netherwort, ant twig, and Mutandis. So let me go ahead and get these in order. Now it's Mutandis Extremis. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these in our cauldron, which I already have filled with water. So netherwort, ant twig, and Mutandis Extremis. Let's move away from this thing. Now you can get ill effects from this thing, like I got right now, which is hairy-legged. So we're going to be bothered by spiders here. probably. Tweety Pie. See, and he's not real. And Tweety Pie, I think, is a creeper. So let me just come in here. We'll get ourselves a bucket of milk and take care of this mess. See, he's not there. All right. Let me take care of that, and I'll be right back with you. All right. Well, drinking milk doesn't seem to take care of anything. It's turnip tonsured, hairy-legged, waffle inclined, finely groomed, cheese flavored, Tweety Pie, and so on, Captain Incredible, and so on and so forth. So we got another 30 seconds of this nonsense, and I've drank like 4 buckets of milk. It doesn't make a difference. So when you use the cauldron, just be prepared. You might get hit up with silly stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at our quest book real quick. We got that. We get 16 more Mutanus Extremis as a reward. That's good. All right. So I do want to come back over here, and we're going to work on Guard Tree. Now I did open up these 2 here, which we'll use the mutating sprig for, but we'll do that some other time. So let's come back up in here, and we're going to craft the Treefid seeds, and for that we need 4 Mutanus Extremis, Rika Misfortune, Tear of the Goddess, Water Artichoke, Mandrake Root, and Ember Moss. So let's go ahead and grab, I've got, how much of that do I have? Do I have any of that in here? Let's see, what was this? It was Treefid seeds. Okay, yeah, I don't have everything, so I'm going to have to run out and grab that. All right. Let me meet you out there in the witchery area. Okay, so now the effects of the cauldron have passed. Let's go ahead and take a look again at the Treefid seeds and see what we need. We need a Reek of Misfortune and a Tear of the Goddess. Do we have those? Tear of the Goddess, I don't think we have. Reek of Misfortune, we do have. Let's see, what does it take to make a Tear of the Goddess? Let's take a look in this way. It is a Breath of the Goddess and Lapis. So, is that the, let's see, Breath of the Goddess is, no, that's not it. That's Breath of the Goddess. Back to Hint of Rebirth. All right, Lapis I have in here, and that goes in the distillery. So, Breath of the Goddess, Lapis. Let this distill down and make this for us. Okay, distillery's finished. Let's go ahead and get our Tear of the Goddess. That also gave us a whiff of magic foul fume and a slime ball. Okay, so let's go ahead and start getting this stuff on here that we're going to need. So we need this. Come on, what was it? Those 4. Reek of Misfortune, Tear of the Goddess. So we need a Mandrake Root, Ember Moss, and a Water Artichoke. Okay, and there we go. Finally got our 2 Treefid seeds. All right, let's take a look at the book. That is 100% complete. We get a creeper heart out of that. And let's go ahead and claim our reward. Now, did this open up anything else in here for us? Unlocked one quest elsewhere. So, let's see if we can find that. I think it is in The Way the World Feels. Yes. So, what's so great about wood? Now, this is the start of Thaumcraft. So, let's come on here. The life energy you've seen in Triffids has inspired you to try and use it to resurrect some of the most awe-inspiring tree species you recall from before the cataclysm. These greatwood trees have such innate magic in them that a single sapling will grow into a huge tree with a 2x2 trunk as long as space is afforded to it. So we need to craft a greatwood sapling. So let's take a look at the recipe for that. So that is 3 strong essence, 2 essence of nature, a rowan, an alder, a hawthorn sapling, and a Triffid seed. So let's head back over towards our Britannia area and I'll meet you there. Alright, so we're back here in our Britannia area and let's take a look again at the recipe for this. Greatwood. So greatwood sapling is 1 Triffid seed, 3 strong essence, 2 essence of nature, a rowan, an alder, and a hawthorn sapling. And let's go ahead and put these on here. So we need one of those, both of those, one of each of these, and all 3 of these. That will get us started here. So let me go grab my wand and some living wood. And let's see, this shouldn't take too long. It's almost half done. Let's go ahead and put that on there. And we're ready to go. And there we go, 1 greatwood sapling. Alright, so let's come back in here and let's claim our reward on that. That gives us 16 greatwood logs and 3 more greatwood saplings. Fantastic. Alright, so let's see, does this open up? Yes, it does. So we want to come into every cloud. So let's take a look at this. The majesty of the greatwood trees is unrivaled, yet you wonder what might result if you further steep the saplings in magics. Okay, so we need to create a silverwood sapling. So let's take a look at the recipe for that. And that is 1 Triffid seed, 3 extreme essence, 2 essence of nature, a rowan, an alder, a hawthorn, and a greatwood sapling. Let me go ahead and grab all that stuff together and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so let's take a look again at the recipe. It is 1 Triffid seed, 3 extreme essence, 2 essence of nature, a rowan sapling, an alder sapling, a hawthorn sapling, and a greatwood sapling. So let's go ahead and get all of that tossed onto our runic altar. So we got that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, greatwood, rowan, hawthorn, and alder. Alright, let's let that do its thing. Let me go ahead and grab some living wood or living rock. And let's see how this is coming along. It'll take a little bit longer. I'll be right back with you as soon as this is ready. Okay, so our altar is now ready. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Go, and now we've got a silverwood sapling. Let's go ahead and take a look at our quest book here. And we got that 100%, and we get 4 more silverwood saplings and 8 silverwood logs. Let's go ahead and claim our reward on that. Alright, that is good news. This is a good start for Thaumcraft. There's a couple other things that we can do here, but maybe we'll do those in the next episode. These trees are very important. Greatwood is used in most of the construction used in there, and silverwood has its purposes too. One of the main things though is I want to plant that one of the silverwood saplings at least over in our witchery area along with the greatwood, and hope that the silverwood will grow with a pure node in it, and that will turn our area into a magical biome. So let me sleep real quick and I'll meet you out in the witchery area. All right, so we're out here in our witchery area. Let's go ahead and see if we can figure out a place that we want to plant some of these saplings at. Let's see, I want to hold on to one of each of these. We do have a spot in our storage unit for them that I've been saving for a while. Let's see. Now these trees are fairly big. They're about the size of that thing there, that bald cypress. They're not nowhere near as big as that, but still a pretty good sized tree. And it needs a 2x2 area to be planted on to grow. Let's see, dig this up a little bit. Put down a silverwood here. Let's see, let's go ahead and put a greatwood down over here. Maybe another one here. Let me see. I can't come in this area. That's where our circle's going to be, but we can probably come over here and plant that one there. Make sure we got enough room around it. We'll just do those for now. It's going to take a long time for them to grow. Unfortunately, you can't bone meal them. It just doesn't do anything. So they'll grow on their own. And then we'll see. We'll cross your fingers and hope for the best on these things. All right, so let's take a look in our quest book, see if there's anything else we can do here. Let's see what the world teaches. Do we have anything in here? That would get us into blood magic, which I don't want to do yet. See, those two opened up again. We still got that one to do, the third one. What the world enables. It's probably just waiting for us to reach a certain level of something or other. This one, no, I don't want to fight the Ender Dragon yet. Let's see, coding of the world. Let's take a look at this. This is bees and fish. Let's take a look at the fish real quick. Fish are the first animal you found to have the potential for genetic enhancement. To get started breeding them, though, you'll need a way to catch them, which will require some form of bait. So it wants us to make a sifter, and that will give us 32 grasshopper. So let me meet you downstairs in the storage room, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so I put away a few things, and we're down here now in our storage area. Let's take a look again at the sifter. And the recipe for that is 2 planks, 2 sticks, and a fishing net. And the fishing net is 5 string and 4 sticks. Let's go ahead and craft one of those. That'll give us 4. And then we come in here and then we craft this. That'll give us the 2 sifters that we need. So let me go ahead and toss these fishing nets in here. All right, so let me just show you how these things work. Let's go ahead and claim our reward first. So we get 32 grasshoppers out of that. So the sifters are used to get additional bait. And fishing works a little bit different using mariculture in here. So you put them side by side there, and that will give you the sifter. And then you take dirt. Let me go ahead and grab a stack of it. And if you right click it on here, you see how you get the bait pops up? I think you can also throw that on top of it. Let's try that. Not that. I don't want to throw the worms on there. Let's throw the dirt on there. There we go. And that'll do the entire stack. So now we've got ants and worms to go with our grasshoppers as well. All right, let's take a look at the quest line now and see what we got. So now it wants us to make go into a fishy situation. Now that you've got some bait, time to arm yourself with a fishing rod and find yourself some fish to catch live. Fish you'll probably want to stand in the water. You've got a rod, now catch a fish. To use the rod with bait, place the bait in the slot next to the rod on your hotbar. Note, fishing is not biome or water type specific in this pack. Okay, so we need to catch a cod. But to do that, we need to make a reed fishing rod. It says we made one. We needed it for something else. So reed fishing rod. It's right there. And that's 3 sugarcane and 2 strings. Let's go ahead and craft one of those. There we go. We've got our bait. And you can look at the fishing rod and it will hold shift and it'll show you the usable bait with this. So this will work with ants, bread, and grasshoppers. So we need something better to use the worms. Detection task, it wants us to catch a fish. Now this is saying a cod, and if you see the little symbol next to it, that says that it's a female. If it were the circle with the arrow pointing up to the right, then it's male. But I believe it's just any live fish is all that's really required. So let's head on up here. And we're going to run over to our little area that we dug a hole out for. And let's see if we can catch ourselves a fish. So, come down here. Stupid Enderman. Taking my dirt. Alright, so you have to have your bait next to your rod, and then it says to catch a live fish you should stand in the water. So let's try this. And you can see that it works really fast. What did we get? We got a raw spider fish. And we got a neon tetra male. All right, let's see if that completes our quest. It does. We get a wooden fishing rod, a fluid tank, and it's probably filled with fish oil, and the fishing and breeding book. So let's go ahead and claim our reward. Take a look, and then the next thing it wants us to do is to create a fish feeder and a tank. We will do that in the next episode. Okay, well that's it for this episode. We'll have to wait and see what we get when those trees grow up. I'll work on probably doing a little more fishing, see if I can get a few more live fish so we can work on the next part of that fish breeding quest. That one's not super long, actually. The bees is a whole nother story, and I'm not really looking forward to that, but we probably should get that started sometime soon as well. So until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.